Howdy, folks. It's true to say it's been a testing time lately. What with the house move that went totally wrong and kind of moved into a building site, and then had major internet issues to where after um, 3 o'clock in the afternoon the internet becomes unusable, and battling with that after thinking I'm going to move into here and have no internet issues and other personal stresses and things as well going on. And then it's mornings like this morning where I think, why am I bothering with this RPI stuff? Um, for those of you who don't know, watching, RPI is my Racing Pigeon International. I've been working on it for about a year. And as I say, I'm asking myself why I bother. I've been doing RPI now for 12 months. Actually, it's pretty much bang on 12 months that I got back into it. And for those of you who don't know, I first became hooked by racing pigeons, which I know a lot will think is a weird thing to be hooked by, but it's fascinated me and weird um, about 12 years old. And I've been hooked ever since. I haven't kept them all the time, but I've been hooked ever since. And I decided to get back into and try and help promote the sport because it heavily needs promoting. It heavily needs a change. And doing so, I set up RPI. And I've been doing, like I said, I've been doing it for 12 months now. And in the 12 months, it's true to say I've been targeted by people for whatever reason that don't want me involved in the sport or trying to do what I'm doing. And I'm still at a loss really as to why people would be like that, but they are. And I've encountered some pretty nasty, horrible people. People spreading completely unfounded rumors about me, personal hate campaigns via social media, and a whole bunch more. I've had people reporting my live videos that I've been doing from all around the world, reporting every one of them so that they get taken down when there's absolutely no reason to get them taken down, but just to go and hurt or spite or damage me in some way. I've had people spreading rumors about my past. You know, I've had an interesting life to say the least, but I've certainly not done anything to deliberately hurt anybody. And saying all of this, though, I've met some absolutely amazing people. I met some amazing, great people who I count now as friends within the sport. I've traveled around the world covering races, visiting people's um, pigeon lofts all around the world, from China, Romania, Portugal, Ireland. Um, and so I've met great people, but I've also encountered a fair share of complete idiot people. And without swearing, that's about the best I can sum them up as. Um, this morning, I woke up to my Facebook account, my Racing Pigeon Facebook account, being disabled. And after about half an hour of figuring out what the hell was going on, I can only come to the conclusion that some person or people have deliberately targeted me because I do have two Facebook profiles. I've had my Facebook profile that I'm broadcasting from now for many years, and I've had my Racing Pigeon profile only dealing with my Racing Pigeon friends and connections as well. And I woke up to that um, gone, kaput. Now, the reality of that is that's somebody or some group of people targeting, reporting to Facebook that I've got two Facebook profiles, which, in all honesty and to be fair, is in theory against um, Facebook terms of service to have two Facebook profiles. But reality is, we all know many people that have more than one Facebook profile. And it wasn't done for any intent other than keeping my pigeon stuff completely separate to my other life. And it's gone. Now, I've dealt with Facebook over the last 12 months. I've tried to get my live videos, which have had tens of thousands of views from all around the world, put back on, and I've been unsuccessful. So I don't hold a great deal of hope that I'm going to be able to get my pigeon profile back. And yes, I still have the RPI page, which 25 people are watching me on now, and I still have the RPI group, which we've got nearly 7,000 members. But the reality is, um, it's gone, and I don't think I'm going to get it back. Now, some people, including people close to me, would say and have said you shouldn't talk about anything in any way, shape, or form connected with negativity. And this is very negative, and I'm talking about it now live. Um, but I'm doing it just to demonstrate to people that this is the kind of thing you come up against. I'm doing it because I want people that do like me and do support me with what I've been doing with Racing Pigeon International to know why my account has gone kaput. I guess to set the record straight, so there's no rumours flying around. Oh, that life has just disappeared. It certainly wasn't anything to do with me and that profile disappearing. And if some of my haters and horrible people are watching, you know, then so be it. But if they get pleasure out of it and seeing me saying why do I bother, then that says more about them than it does me. The bigger picture of all of this is, people wonder why, certainly in the UK, the sport is suffering. And somebody, like I said, that's been interested in the sport, I've been 33 years interested in racing pigeons. And again, as a kid, it's not a cool thing to be passionate about, And this is the bigger picture of what needs to change about the sport. And I came back into it 12 months ago, determined to try my best to turn it around. I've had many people congratulating me for what I've done and for what I've been doing over the last 12 months. But it does make you think, what's the point? Why am I bothering? The reality is, I've had so much hassle over the last 12 months, targeted campaigns, rumor spreading campaigns about me, complete falsities. And you think, why am I bothering? A lot of people have said, "Oh, he's only in it for the money." When the harsh reality is this: look, at the end of the day, I'm an entrepreneur born and bred, and I'll always be that. But trust me, like I've said before, if I was in it for the money, there's far easier things to make money out of than the sport of racing pigeons. So certainly in the UK, the UK sport and a lot of people within it have a very different mentality to people perhaps outside of Europe and the UK. And I'm not I'm not been going through all this and fighting this battle, doing what I've been doing completely at my own cost just to make any money. And the harsh reality is I haven't made a penny out of it. It's cost me a lot of money. It's cost me a decent amount of money as well to do where I've got to now. And the reality is I've got two other businesses to focus on and try and get building and keep building those businesses. And the pigeon thing was always a passion project for me. But I think maybe passion isn't enough. Maybe people want to hit the passion out of me, because passion is the only thing in the last, certainly over the last 6 months or so, that's kept me going, doing what I've been doing with RPI. And then when you wake up this morning to your account being completely gone, you wonder why bother. Because that's somebody or a group of people. There's an argument that there's a group of people that have targeted the account for it to be closed down. Because I've got two accounts, like I said, I'm not covering up that I had two accounts, and it's my pigeon account that's gone. Um, so yeah, I kind of wonder why bother? What's the point? This is how I feel at the moment, and ultimately, I hope that I feel that what I've been doing, a lot of people like. Some people don't. What I've been doing, a lot of people like still, and that if anything, I won't let these idiots and haters win. The harsh reality is this account going kaput, which I'm 99% sure I won't get back, and I'm not even sure it's worth bothering trying to get it back. Heavily affects the impact on Facebook specifically, because the harsh reality is the RPI Facebook page and group only has so much reach. A personal profile has more reach unless you're continuously paying for posts to be promoted. And at the end of the day, I had nearly 5,000 friends on that Facebook account, and they're all gone. So it's a significant hit, and whoever's behind it certainly have done a good job of seriously affecting what I'm doing and what I've been planning to do. I wasn't going to, but I've got some nice people commenting, so I will acknowledge comments. How you doing, Michael Jex? Neil Gibson, I saw you WhatsApp me. I'll get back to you, mate, but I've been dealing with this. Apologies again. Mickey Hessian, I'm all right, subject to all this rubbish. Ian Gill, I need to add you on my new Facebook profile, mate, because they're dickheads, he says, and if it offends anybody, too bad. Jeffrey Abel, I will message you when I have time to talk, but again, I'm going to have to do it through the page. This is the thing. I was so behind on my Facebook messages, and they're all gone now. Mickey Hessian, there's no need for what they're doing to you, Mark. Who knows what's. I've certainly seen a different side to people that I'm old enough and ugly enough now to know that there's many different types of people out there in the world, but this is a different group of. I was with a friend of mine yesterday that keeps high flying pigeons, and I said to him, I said, Persian, I said, you would not tolerate the racing game. He's one of the highest. He keeps some of the best Iranian high flying pigeons in the country, and he flies his pigeons, and he's got his group of people, and I said to him, "You've no idea what this racing side of the sport's like, because so seemingly people that keep rollers, tumblers, and tipplers and high flying birds, they don't have this hassle. They don't have this massive jealousy and this. I don't know what it is. Anyway." Mickey Essien, if you don't like the guy, don't watch the videos. He's doing good for this pigeon sport. That's the thing, Mickey. You would say that, and I have said that, but people do. I have actually had people that categorically don't like me watching and commenting. Martin, name and shame the people that are trying to spoil what you're doing. I suspect who the people are behind it, but I got no way of knowing, have I, Martin? That's the thing. Ron, I didn't do the broadcasting Monday night because I have, again, another hassle. I'm broadcasting now and seemingly it's all right, but it's midday. And Vodafone, after hours and hours of arguing with them, unable to fix my internet problems, that basically this speed now is good enough to do what I'm doing now, but come 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, it just drops like a stone, and it's not usable, completely not usable. So now I didn't broadcast. I had to cancel the show Monday night because the week before the show restarted 7 times, which is just painful. Ron Gerard, stick with it, mate. Ian Gill, I'm going to have to drive over and give you a shake up. Don't let these no marks get you down. If anything, it should make you more determined. I'm sure, given a day or so, it will, Ian. Chin up, mate. George Sylvester says, what you're doing to do, take it personally. There's always some minority. I think, and I agree, but what's happened now is it definitely affects things. Shane Burrows, I've been better, mate. Thank you. You're doing that good, one pal. Mickey says, one of my mates wants to keep racing pigeons now, so you're not doing too bad. Keep your head up, most of respect and support. Yeah, thanks, Michael. Like I said, you just wonder, why do I bother? We'll see. Thank you for watching. Ultimately, if Richie O'Neill, thank you. George, why do I keep saying George and it's Jeff? I've always had the same problem, Jeff. I'm sorry, mate. I think in my past I've known a George Sylvester. That's the problem. Apologies, Jeff. Like I say, I'm going to have a think about what I'm going to do. If any of you watching this do want to add me on my Facebook profile that is still live and kicking, I'm not going to be accepting everybody and his dog because I've not got that many people left, and it's my other Facebook page. But if anybody watching wants to add me, you can just go to facebook.com/Marky, MARKY, Lyford, and you'll be able to add me there. I'll put that out on here. Because again, I had 5,000 people. Let me put this down. I had 5,000 people on my pigeon profile, and I've lost all of that. Thank you, Alan. I appreciate it, mate. I appreciate it. So if you want to add me on my this Facebook profile that is active, then you can add me on there where I've just posted. Thank you, Darren. Much appreciated. Like I said, the thing is, I've lost 5,000 friends on that profile, so that's a big hit. I'm just going to share out now the thing. So we'll see, folks. I'm going to go off and people have asked me how the new dog's doing. Let me show you quickly. The new dog is coming on well. Luke is doing well. They're all currently having a sleep, but he started training last Friday, so I was quite pleased with his training. Anyway, thank you, folks, for tuning in, and I'm going to go and walk the dogs and have a think. So again, thanks very much, and I will catch you later.